Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. Second match here in Group C. Top, part of the Cross-Banlist Cup. As you know, those are the quote-unquote these most balanced decks. Or more balanced decks, but that's not really true, we know. So again, two decks of, well, I was about to say, very similar age. I mean, there's only like 2 years, about 2 to 3 years, a difference between both these decks. But, I mean, they are from, two completely different eras. One somewhat focused on synchro summoning, the first one you see here being Legendary 6 Samurai, a deck, again, Prime 2011 being pretty much at full force. This one was preferred over the, the more recent Link version, because of multiple reasons. Anyway, next one, we have 3-Axis Fire Fist. This deck already, got featured, I guess, a couple of years ago. But, I mean, Fire Fist, who remembers this archetype first of all, while second, it's a deck from 2013, so it's, that's pretty much the same year as Full Force Dragon Rulers, Full Force Spellbooks with, Triple Judgment. So this kind of, this deck kind of felt like not underrepresented, but, kind of, how do you say it, like snowed away compared to the other decks, the more prime decks from later in that year being, Full Force Dragon Ruler, Full Force Spellbooks. So, we'll see. This deck has access to a Burner. Burner is indeed, if I'm not mistaken, a Rekindling target, right? And with triple Rekindling, pretty much a Soul Charge, pre-Soul Charge when it was released 1 year after, I think, 2014. Yeah. So, I have no clue which deck has the advantage. I think from the votes we saw, like, what was it, 65 to 35? In favor of 6 Samurai. I could agree, seeing that, I mean, Fire Fist, I feel, no, I was about to say like the more consistent deck, but that's not true. I feel that both decks, no, 6 Samurai is maybe more consistent simply because the multiple searches and needs less setup. While on the other hand, Fire Fist has the potential double normal summon, but I mean, what are those? Leopard, I believe, the one that searches one of your continuous spells, either Tenki or Tensu. And of course, like opening Chicken or Spirit, those aren't the best opening hands. Well, I mean, I guess Chicken is fine if you have like another continuous spell or trap, send it away to search maybe Tensu and go for Horse Prince. Who remembers Horse Prince? Oh man, the times. And this is super scary, especially because, like basically any combo leads to the one of Trap Search, which is basically a huge, attack boost. And, yes, the Floodgates, the side deck Gozen match. I'm not so sure how many Gozen match there were in the side deck. I believe 2 or 3. Obviously 2, but I'm not so, yeah, I think 2. Obviously. And yeah, Gozen match says no, especially because of the yellow one. What's yellow? Is it the wind one? I believe it's a wind one. Most of the samurais are earth, like Kizan. The level 2 tuner is an earth as well. Grandmaster is also an earth, if I'm not mistaken. And there is some potential to battle it through if I can get earth monsters on board. But here in this case, like as soon as your Fire Fist deck gets the engine going, it's super hard to stop. And that's the thing. 1 card, well, 1.5 card combos can lead to Horse Prince, Special Summon Chicken, Chicken Send, Search Tanky, and that's basically a double search because I think Chicken also is a search on its own. So you're basically, setting up another loop for next turn, which is double level 6. Potential Messier 7 and go from there for more advantage. So like if you can get the combo go through, it's really a disgusting deck. Problem is that like imagine like that Fire Fist deck in a format where Veiler is legal, Imperm, Ash. I mean, I guess same counts for 6 Samurai. Like when I mean, okay, 6 Samurai got more support obviously with Elder, etc. So I was about to say Veiler or Ash Blossom kind of nukes it, but I mean, they have, like, ascetism? Is it ascetism of the 6 Samurai? The teleport? So they have more ways to, like, combat hand traps. But, I mean, whatever, right? So, okay, 1-1. This is, again, like, Barkion negates the traps, like Gozen match, for example, super important. Shiem is at one of Omni negation. And here is it Gyoku? Yeah, Gyoku that targets my set. And I guess the negation was forced out, but I feel this is okay-ish. Now, I guess the worst case scenario that could happen is the Gozen match. Yeah, that's why I went with Barkley earlier, but the Dark Hole said no. But here this is, I guess, kind of fine. I just have to wait if my opponent, deals with my low attack. Is it Gagari? I think it's Gagari. If it wasn't for Bear, yeah, I definitely need a warning that. Again, what does it do? Like, when Bear deals battle damage, you can search like a Tenki, right? Tenki, Tensu. So that's definitely a threat. And I can set monsters. And I tribute summon, is it for Grandmaster? I think it's for Grandmaster to get, I need to make a big push eventually. And is it Grandmaster? Yeah, it's indeed Grandmaster. So, the gateways won't get the Bushido counters. Oh, it has been a while. When they are flipped face up. It's fine though, so run into Torrential, Grandmaster triggers, get the self back, drop is the name, initiates basically the deck Dark Arm Dragon, or the deck's Dark Arm Dragon, drop Hand of the Six Samurai, and with like multiple gateways, that was so cool, you can, not really balanced, you can get those Six Samurais either from the deck or from the graveyard, so it's just like a full, it's basically a bottomless hole of full advantage, if that makes sense. Like those gateways, like Gateway of the Six is really one of the most broken spells ever. And is it still at 1 in the TCG? I think so. And like, isn't Six Samurai at full force currently in the OCG? And again, it's not doing anything. I mean, they have Mexi, but okay, like multiple hand traps kind of nuke the deck. So again, very slowish duel, but then again, it's a super important one. Like winning this one, getting the 2 wins over 1 win, potentially 1 extra win needed is so crucial, right? Kind of could relieve the pressure if you get this one. But again, no options, because I think Hand of the Six Samurai is a fire type? Or has a fire attribute? I think so. Here in this case, this doesn't really matter too much. Run into Bottomless with, what was it, Gizan? I believe it was Gizan or Grandmaster, one of the two. But again, like, 3 Gateway, guys. Oh yes, that's such a balanced card. Not once per turn, multiple searches, and with United you can, like switch around with the counters. I'm not so sure, can I go for like a level 6 Synchro Play? Barkion is already gone. Is it an Earth type? I think so, right? Naturia Beast is also an Earth, if I'm not mistaken. Should double check that, I think so. It is what it is. Okay, 6 Sam leads, and that's important, so go second. And this hand isn't really the best going second. You have, again, another potential Synchro Play, but that's it. And the thing here is that, again, like, this is the most preferred opening, I guess, for Fire Fist. You have Leopard to set itself up in the graveyard to search Tensu. Tensu gives you the extra normal summon for Spirit. Basically end on Chicken plus Horse Prince, and then of course the Spirit search for next turn. Plus the Trap, which gives basically just an extra attack boost, which definitely comes in handy, using it before Xian hits the board. That was crucial. We know the Tenki was set, but now, yeah, Chicken again is being able to use its effect to kind of potential force out Xian or block one of the back rows, which, could be warnings or whatever, right? Could be basically any powerful trap. Problem is that I'm not so sure what... Is it Mirror Force? I believe I still have a Mirror Force. I think so. Yeah. Okay. It's basically pick or poison. If I don't use Mirror Force, my Xian is going to be, get destroyed eventually. And, I mean, the thing is that Sandmanes is going to pop either way. That's the problem. And I'm not going to get a comeback from this. The one back row on the left, I'm not so sure what is it. Was it a warning? I believe it was a warning. Is blocked by Gyoku, and this, I forgot the name. It's also one of the rank 3 exceeds that gets back like a spirit, or was it the level 3 fire monster from the graveyard? And yeah, you don't need to fear Mirror Force here in this situation, so that's GG. And again, another 5 gamers, so that's cool. Like most of the duels now in the Cross-Banlist Cup are indeed 5 gamers. A couple of exceptions, but I think that's nice. That's nice. Okay. Get next seat, right? Yeah. Okay. I feel this is kind of okay-ish. Nexi here in this situation should only be like maybe a +1? I think so. Maybe I could have gone for like a Kizan search to give my Xian somewhat extra protection. But, I mean, here in this case, I probably just indeed searched the Grandmaster or the Kizan, one of those, and got, use double Pot of Greed, double United to draw 4. And, you see Heavy Storm. I guess I guess here, I mean, there wasn't any Starlight Row, but I think the card is called Magatama. Magatama could still be there. But here, I guess, here in this case, you definitely want to force out Xian first. Problem is that you don't really, like, let's say if you had like Dark Hole or maybe Book of Moon or something like that to force out Xian, I might, well, I'm not so sure because the hand wasn't the best. I mean, but again, if there weren't any back row, I mean, Leopard would have used its effect, Tensu... I don't know, maybe. I mean, the game would have been different, you know, if Heavy Storm would have been able to blow away the entire back row. So the game would have been different, but, I mean, looking at that hand, maybe to stall it out with Vanity's Emptiness, Bottomless Trapple, some defense. There is a Typhoon though, so it would have been another, you know, completely different tool, but it is what it is. Here is where I guess the not giving, you know, Fire Fist more draws for Maxi, right? That could have potentially, you know, sealed the deal. I mean, imagine giving Fire Fist more draws, more potential, you know, cards to force out Xian and blow me away with like a Heavy Storm. That could have been a game changer, but it is what it is, both decks are still in, right? Next matchup, again, from the bottom part, we have Sword Soul, biggest deck from last year. It's going to take on Orcust, but more so Sky Striker Orcust. So Orcust, again, enters this year's Cross-Banlist Cup, so feel free to leave your predictions. Okay, guys, that's it, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Leave them signing out. Peace.